Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Here we go, here we go. We are live, we are live. Hey everybody, happy Monday. I am happy it's Monday actually because I'm ready to get moving, get creating for you guys. And I already taught one really good lesson today with one of my students. So it is a great day to be alive. It is legitimately downpouring here. Hey Kim, hey Sahin. So welcome you guys. Where are you guys tuning in from? I'm in Washington, D.C. This is now we've been in quarantine for about a month. So we're going into our 5th week of quarantine. But I'm kind of starting to get used to it. I'm really excited because my gym decided to start loaning bikes out for rental. So we picked up a spin bike this morning and I did a spin workout, which is like my favorite way to work out. And hey Gia, hey guys, welcome. So happy you're here. Livia, that's amazing. Gia's in Florida. So yeah, anyway, so we picked up this bike. You can kind of see it. It's over here. The bed is a mess though. And I did my spin workout this morning. So I got all those endorphins pumping and it's good. I've been walking my dog a lot, so much so that my ankles started bothering me. So I was really excited when they put up the messaging that they are going to be renting out equipment. Hopped on that and rented the spin bike. I hope you guys had a good weekend, holiday weekend. We had a good weekend. We just made a big breakfast yesterday and kind of hung out, watched TV, went on a bunch of walks. It was a beautiful day yesterday. I'm really glad it was so nice yesterday and because today it is not so nice outside. Yeah, so I'm teaching all day today and I'm going to be recording some YouTube videos and all that jazz. So anyway, we have a lot of people who just joined the group. We just surpassed 700 people. Yay! When I started this group, I was like, this group is never going to get to 500 people because it was a slow go. And now we have over 700. So exciting. I think we're definitely going to have to throw a big party when we hit 1,000, which I honestly don't think that we're that far away from because you guys keep inviting your friends, which is amazing. So if you have any friends that you think would like this group, you should invite them and we can hang out all together. Yeah, so if you're new to this group, welcome. Thanks, Kim. If you're new to this group, welcome. We talk a lot about vocal technique, singing, performing. We do a lot of brainstorming in this group, a lot of fun stuff. I think I might have a challenge for you guys coming up here. I haven't announced anything yet, but stay tuned for that. And yeah, we really know how to have a good time in this group. And you guys have been really awesome. You guys have been engaging with like every post. Definitely the highest engagement this group has ever seen. So keep it coming. Hey, Sunny, welcome. Thanks for joining us live. So today I thought a great topic would be to talk a little bit about how to stop singing nasally. Now, this is a problem that really most of us have had at some point, and it seems extremely difficult to pinpoint why do I sound nasally, why do I sing nasally on certain vowels and not other vowels, and all that stuff. So I just want to break this down for you guys a little bit. And I want to start by talking about resonating. So resonating is passive. Okay, let me say that again. Resonation is passive. So when you hear people talking about, I need to make my voice more resonant, it's a very, very confusing way to talk about it because it's not how resonating works. Okay, so resonating is a reaction, right? That means that's how it's passive. It means that the sound is coming up through our vocal folds, right? That's where the sound is created. But the sound is very small. You can think about it this way. The sound is very small when it's created. The first place it resonates is our pharynx, okay? So our pharynx is that little inch, probably no more than an inch or an inch and a half, right above our vocal folds before the back of our throat, before we can see the opening of the back of our throat. That's our pharynx, okay? So that is the first primary resonator. The next primary resonator is our nasopharynx. Now this is, don't confuse this with the nose, right? The nose is not a primary resonator. This is important. So the nasopharynx is that space right that you can actually see right behind your throat and a little bit up, right? But it's not the nasal cavity. It's just that back space of the soft tissue of the mouth, of the back of our mouth, right? Not the back of our mouth per se, but we went straight back and then a little bit up. Okay, and then lastly, the third and most important primary resonator is the mouth. The mouth is the money maker. Okay, and it's funny because we don't think about the mouth like that. A lot of times we think about the mouth as actually the cause of issues or where the problems happen in our singing. But the mouth is where the most resonating happens and where the sound gets the biggest, right? So now when we really allow the sound to come up through the vocal folds, you know, that with no holes in our throat, we allow it to come up and out of our mouth. That is how we get optimal sound. Now that doesn't matter if we're singing pop music, jazz, country. It's really how we get optimal sound no matter what we're singing. And nasally singing happens when instead of coming up and out of the mouth only, some of the air is coming up and out of the nose, okay? Now, that sounds simple, right? It's like, oh, well, I'm just gonna stop doing that then. But sometimes it can be really hard to feel. So, and I also have found that it is difficult to perceive your own voice as being nasally. I think that it's really easy to hear other voices being nasally, and I think it's really easy to hear a playback of your sound and then that sounding nasally, right? But what is happening is, and this is the hard thing, is that it's not all of this air, right? It's not all of the air that's escaping through the nose. It's just some of the air. So listen to this. If I go like this, I'm breathing air only out of my mouth. If I breathe like this, I'm breathing air only out of my nose. If I breathe like this, sounds funny, but I'm breathing air out of both at the same time. And so a lot of people don't even know that that can happen. And that's what's happening when you sing nasally. You're singing, and the air, instead of just coming out of your mouth, is coming out of both your nose and your mouth. So this severely, severely diminishes the amount of sound. A. B, it gives you a nasal sound, right? It gives you that very nasal, alien-like quality that I create by putting a bunch of air through my nose. And usually 3, it makes you push, right? Because you're like, why aren't I sounding louder? So you start pushing to create more sound, okay? So Kim is saying kind of like when you yawn. I don't know. Are you saying that you're blowing air out of your nose and your mouth when you yawn, Kim? I'm not sure. Let me know. But I guess that there is some weird stuff happening behind you when you yawn. But you block that off that space, right? So I want you guys to do this with me. First, do a sigh, and I want you to sigh all your air out of your mouth. Ah. Ah. Okay. Sounds loud, right? Now I want you to try to put as much air as possible into your nose and sigh. It sounds so crazy. So that is legitimately what's happening when you're singing, but you're not noticing it. Now try a little bit less out of your nose. Ah, ah. You see, it's already getting louder. Now go back to no air out of your nose and all of the air out of your mouth. Ah, whoa. Instantaneous difference. Kim said, no, like getting a sound out and opening up, breathing out. Ah, yeah, exactly. Right, so you're really thinking about sending all that air out of your mouth, and that's a good way to put it, Kim. So when you do that, all of a sudden, boom, you stop sounding nasally. It really is that simple, you guys. Now, I think the big vowels that people sing nasally are ah, because they go ah, ah, totally through the nose, instead of ah, right? Now all of a sudden it's through the mouth. And people also do it, so that's the place to watch for it, is ah. Another place I want you to really watch for this nasal is when you're changing from your chest voice to your head voice. A lot of you will go into a nasally sound in that switch as a way to try to avoid any cracking that might happen. It's kind of like a coping mechanism for cracking, right? And I can say this confidently because I hear many of my students do it. Sherma, hey, it feels better too. Yeah, I'm sure it does, because when the sound is coming out of your mouth, all of a sudden you don't have the temptation to push. You don't have the temptation to push. So anyway, switching into your head voice, do this. Go, do down an ooh, and go, ooh, through your mouth. Ooh! Now go. Ooh! Okay, did you guys hear how I was able to maintain that sound through my mouth? Now, I want you to hear what it sounds like if I allow the sound to go nasally. Actually, I'll accidentally stop the sound. Right? It turns into all air, A. B, it gets a really weird different tone. Instead of going, now this is no nasal. So I want you guys to start asking yourselves, where in your voice are you going nasally? Is it happening all the time? Is it happening in specific parts of your range? Usually people don't do it as much in their chest voice because our chest voice always pretty much has that tendency to feel a little bit more comfortable since it's where we speak, right? But as soon as we go up into that head voice, then it gets a little bit dicey sometimes. Or is it happening for you on certain vowels, right? Are there trouble vowels where you're switching into that extra nasal sound? So I'm going to get ready to answer your guys' questions. So if you have any questions about this or anything about singing, you can go ahead and leave it in the comment section, and I'll see it right away. So get your questions, type them in, and let me know so I can answer them for you. But I want you guys to focus on this week in your practicing. It'll help if you have something to focus on, right? Because it's good to go into your week with something that you're going to focus on in your practicing. In my practicing, I'm going to focus on an aria that I've taken a break from. For those of you who don't know me that well yet, I primarily sing opera, but I am a voice teacher for all genres. My students sing everything from rock, jazz, pop, musical theater. Some of them do sing classical, but not most of them. Everything that you can think of. The only thing I don't really teach is how to scream. There are definitely good screaming teachers out there, but I do not focus on that. So if you need a screaming teacher, I can give you a couple names, but I'm not your lady. If you sing any of those other genres, I'm welcoming you with open arms to the group. I'm so happy that you're here, and I hope that you can pick up some stuff from this. So I go live every Monday. I shoot for 12 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes I have to move it a little bit, but and then I keep the video up all week. I mean, they're all up, so you can go back into the archives if you want. I also have my YouTube channel, Singing with Lauren, where I have a bunch of warm-ups on there. If you guys are looking for some warm-ups to, motivate you, get you started on your singing in the morning or whenever you're warming up. And I also have a membership site. My membership site's called Total Vocal Transformation, and the purpose of that site is really to offer you guys a way to study voice on your own in the comfort of your own home. It's never been a more perfect time to sign up. And the way that you get results with that is that each month we're focusing on a specific topic, and I release a new course on that topic. So the April course is throat tension. So all the lessons in the April course are on throat tension. So my students are already saying that they are really loving this lesson because it's helping them to just really get that throat out of the way. If you're feeling constant throat tension when you're singing, it can be really, really upsetting and disappointing because you sing for 10 minutes and you're already tired, right? That's not normal. If you can only sing for 10 minutes or 15 minutes and you're already getting tired, that's definitely a red flag that you might want to check out. Gia says, love TVT. Thanks, Gia. Gia's one of our newest members. We've had a couple people join in the past week. So Gia, I'm so happy that you're loving it. Sahin says, I'm a singer, so sometimes when I'm riffing, I think it's not tight, but then riff and run. Okay, so stuff about riffs and runs. So with riffs and runs, you want to focus on agility, right? So you want to be doing a lot of agility exercises, and you want to be warming up with fast exercises. So one exercise that I really like for fast singing is E-A-O. So I'm going E-A-O, and then I'll move that even faster. E-A-O, E-A-O, E-A-O. And you'll notice that even though I'm moving quickly, I'm not doing any of this stuff. I'm not moving my whole body. I'm really sinking into my support, and I'm thinking the notes, and then I'm singing the notes. Awesome. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. So right now I'm running a 2-week free trial on Total Vocal Transformation. You guys can find that at singingwithlauren.com/free trial. I really hope you guys take me up on this free trial. Especially because I know that you guys are home. I know you're looking for inspiration to work on your singing, have something that really hold you accountable. So like I said, you have access to that full library of courses. You also get a recording review each month. So you can record yourself singing a song and then you send it to me. Gia, I'm looking forward to getting yours. I'm going to send out a reminder to all the members today, actually, to work on that recording this week and send it to me. So you send me a recording. It does not have to be fancy, right? It's just a recording that you make on your voice memo app on your phone. And then I'm actually able to hear what you're sounding like every single month, and B, really have that accountability of checking in with me so that I'm telling you what to work on. I'm giving you song suggestions if you don't write your own music. I'm giving you tips on what I think you should really focus on, and what are the older courses that you should go do to really help you improve. And so that you're really hearing those results, you're really putting the time in, and you're starting to feel that confidence build in yourself as you go and as you practice and as you participate in this program. So Go check it out, singingwithlauren.com free trial. Like I said, the first 2 weeks are 100% free. You do have to put a card in to get access to the trial, but there is no monthly minimum. So if you even just want to do it for the 2 weeks, and then if you decide it's not for you, you can go ahead and cancel. There's no risk there. So just go and try it. And also, if you just want to do it while you're in quarantine, that's totally fine too. Like I said, there's no monthly minimum. You're not tied to anything. So go ahead and give that a try, singingwithlauren.com free trial /free trial. I put it in the comments. And if you guys have any questions, you can always comment on this chain later, or you can also email me. My email is hello@singingwithlauren.com. So it's amazing. I really wanted to find a warm-up exercise before my runs. Awesome. Yes, do not try complicated runs without warming up. You will not be happy. Always warm up before you sing, but especially if you're going to try some difficult runs, you need to warm up. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. This is so fun. So many of you came to the party. Sometimes it's only 1 or 2 people in here, but you guys were so lively, so active. It makes it so much more fun to do this. I hope you guys have a beautiful week. Please stay home as much as possible. Stay safe. If you're an essential worker, we thank you. We send our hearts out to you. Thank you so much for doing what you need to do. I hope you guys practice a lot this week. Use your time wisely and go give Total Vocal Transformation a try and see if it's right for you. Okay, guys, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.